Good morning. It is not quite 7 o'clock, and I am home in a quiet house and just plan this week. My word is to be intentional. And part of that is with my eating, my health choices, my relationship with God, my faith, my relationships with family and friends, and just my purpose, whatever my purpose is, and the different avenues that looks like. So maybe some work, some ministry, just to spend some time writing, reflecting, listening, and planning. So the first part is quite practical with health, with food and fitness. So that's what I'm going to start on. I have already taken some time yesterday and wrote out some big ideas for the year for these areas, but I'd like to get more down to the month or the week. And so that's where I'm going to start. And when I woke up this morning, I was thinking about that I had pumpkin downstairs from our garden still. So I'm going to cook up this pumpkin and get it into something that can be used. And then I'm thinking about making some pumpkin muffins or pumpkin cupcakes for my freezer, and probably just do one batch because they're definitely tastier when they're fresh, and then put the rest of the pumpkin in the freezer to figure out what to make with it. But God has blessed me with a pumpkin, so I'm going to use that. So I've got my coffee and my notebooks, and I'm going to make a plan for preparing to eat better. Okay, so a couple of the key things for me in preparing is having some snacks ready. So I'm going to make, or at least start the process of some muffins. I really like the BAM muffins, Intra Healthy Mama, or banana oat muffins. And I already have some of those made up, so I'm not going to make up more right now, but I am going to start on some pumpkin muffins. And then my peanut butter bars that I made in a previous video. If you haven't seen that, go back and look at that. I do have some of those still made up, but these are the types of things that I like to have ready to have in my freezer or my fridge to have a quick snack. Smoothies or sippers are really important for me to maintain a Trim Healthy Mama, especially when I'm coming out of not eating healthy and want to eat healthy again. Is to have those drinks that I can either drink all day, or a drink that has a good amount of protein that can just accompany a small snack or come at the end of a meal so that I feel full with extra protein. The other thing is boiling some eggs, like some easy, quick things that I can do all at once so that it makes it easier later. And cutting up some raw veggies so they're just ready to eat and ready to snack on. And same thing with some salad dressing. So just having a couple of salad dressings ready to go so that when I have my salads, I can just grab those and make it. So I'm going to get started on some of these prepping things and be intentional.
been about 40 minutes. My pumpkin is still in the oven, but I think it's been a good start for today. And I am going to go do a little bit of online teaching work and prep for out school and see how the pumpkin goes in a little bit. This morning when I'm filming this, it's minus 30, feels like minus 39. So I am super bundled, but I thought while my pumpkin's cooking, it's still got a while to go. It's a big pumpkin. I'm going to go outside because I may not feel like it later. I don't necessarily feel like it now, but it's a good thing to do. So I'm just gonna go for a walk, maybe a couple kilometers, and get that done. If you're bundled, it's not that bad. But my new hairstyle is pretty cool. You can see what I might look like with gray or white hair. Okay, I've got my pumpkin all pureed here, and I found a recipe in the Trim Healthy Mama cookbook, I believe. Nope, Trim Healthy Table on page 395. If I find a recipe online, I'll link it below, but if you have the book, it's on page 395. So I have my ingredients already here. I'm just gonna mix it up and put them in the oven. And then there's a whipped cream frosting kind of thing that goes with it. So I think I will make that as well and just see if I use it or not. You're supposed to put everything in a blender. I'm gonna put it in a bowl. Some butter or coconut oil if you are dairy-free, not necessarily caring to share these. And dry ingredients. I'm not gonna tell you what all the ingredients are, but if you have the cookbook, you can look it up there. So this, I have made this recipe before, but using zucchini, and it was very good. I'm actually thinking of doing a cream cheese frosting instead of the whipped cream frosting because this one is pumpkin. I'm not sure you'll actually be able to taste the pumpkin that much because it's chocolate, but cream cheese frosting is good either way. So this is coming together nicely. I'm just gonna scoop it and put it in. Once your pumpkin's ready, that comes together pretty fast. Okay, I've got my greased pan here. Scoop these up. Okay, time to put them in the oven. Muffins are out, and I made up a cream cheese frosting. I'm just gonna get these out of the pan to cool, and once they're cooled, you can frost them up. It is about 10:30, so I've got just a half hour until I have a guitar class, and I'm thinking about, I have some lentil soup still in the fridge. I made a big crock pot of it last week, or made a big crock pot of it, and I'm gonna add some of that pumpkin to my lentil soup for my lunch today. So I think that will be delicious. And one of these with a warm drink for my afternoon snack. So that's probably all for the filming today. I will give you a sneak peek at how these look once they are all iced up. But other than that, thanks for coming along. I encourage you to do some prepping and make some intentional choices in your day as well, whatever that means or looks like for you. For me today, back on plan for Trim Healthy Mama, making some healthy food choices and getting outside and moving. See you next time. All right, here it is. I've got some of my cream cheese icing on it, and see how it goes. That is really good. This would be a good one to make for people that maybe aren't Trim Healthy Mama, but you want to be able to share something yummy and delicious. I don't taste any pumpkin, but it just tastes like a chocolate cupcake. A really moist, really delicious chocolate cupcake. Highly recommend. If you happen to have a pumpkin from your summer garden, fall garden, this is what you should do with it. See you next time.